Let me go to YouTube and open this shit. We might be going. We'll see. According to this, yes. If I go to my channel over here, Gadir 2 Game Dev Stream, I don't know why the image is my channel background, but you know what? I'm not gonna question it. I think it's fine. It doesn't matter. Anyway, yeah, we're streaming now, or I'm streaming now. And also, it's been a minute. I forgot I made this the title screen. So yeah, it's been a bit. Some stuff has happened. I took like a couple days break. Also, I got really sick like right after the last stream, and I was like out. I was just like out for the count for a few days. So yeah, a bit of stuff has been going on. I haven't been entirely idle. I've created some menus here, although they're just like black screens with white text. So very cool. First thing you'll notice, the area is a bit better placed. You've got the thing that you can put down. What was that? What is this thing? That's the beginning of an AI. I mean, literally all it does is it always places this right here every time. Also, this is technically a cannon, so I can go like this and it'll shoot it. And the reason it's hitting this boy is because that guy's in the way. I forgot. I did this like a second ago. I should change the speed to 15, not 5, so it moves at like not a boomer pace. So we wait for Unity to reload, and then I'll start the game back up. And then I'll full screen this, play game single player, play lol. Anyway, I can put this down here so you can see what it just shoots off into infinity, and it doesn't actually do anything. Now, if you look in the bottom right corner, I've set a few stream goals, stream goals, which I want to do. First one being create a health system. Basically right now the cannons, they kind of just shoot into the void, and what I need to do is basically make it so there's something that happens when you shoot past the enemy defenses. After that, creating some kind of end screen, something to happen when you die, so when your health reaches 0, you're not just like vibing. After that, make the game loop, basically making sure that one's just me. It's not as important, but it's making sure the game properly works, and you can start and stop the game, and you can, like, when you die and when you start a new one, everything is reset properly. Below that, I have make some kind of like currency or some kind of reward for beating the game. So basically I was thinking there'd be some kind of like inter-game currency. I don't actually know what it would really be used for other than like gambling or like as a way to determine value. I think there could be some kind of like card shop thing. I don't really know. Maybe card packs are a thing. I'm not gonna make you pay actual money. I'm not evil. But so basically some kind of like in-game card shop where you get like card packs with in-game currency which you get from playing the game. Whatever. The final thing I have listed is have the map slash camera auto align. Right now I've manually placed the map to be like the game area to be right there, and the enemy area to be over here, and the camera to put that in frame. But what I want to do is have it so that I don't need to do that. I can just set the size of the map and it will automatically frame it and put it there. I think that'll be neat, and I think that'll be very helpful like in the future when I want to add like custom map sizes. Like if I want to let the players modify how big the game field is going to be, then that should be one. That should be something that I do. Also, it'll be useful for when determining other things like where the UI should be placed. Although that's not as important for right now because I'm mostly designing this for a 16:9 aspect ratio, but if I ever decide I want to make it for other I mean, I'm going to make it so that it works with other aspect ratios. Currently it clearly doesn't because I just set this up in like 2 seconds, but I'm going to make it so that it works with as many aspect ratios as I can get it to work with. Whew. Anyway, point being, a lot of stuff to do. I've written my goals here on the stream. They're over here. I am just like on my end, I'm just waving my cursor at nothing because those stream goals are overlaid on my screen, but who cares? Definitely some updates have been going on in the code side of things. I mean, we've got the projectile thing, that's not that interesting. Gamer though, the main script has gone from it's now like 750 lines. I don't have an exact count on the amount of lines that it was last time, but it was a hell of a lot less because man, I've added some shit in here. Uh, I'm just like scrolling through it right now. I don't. It's going through and explaining everything in here individually is kind of a not great. Because for time because I've got maybe an hour, hour and a half, maybe 2 hours. I don't really know how much time I have. But I do have some time, at least an hour, maybe. Anyway, here is my magnum opus of code right here. This amazing beauty. 4 nested for loops. I just really like to admire this because I wrote it a couple days ago, and every time I see it, I'm just like, I don't know how to describe the feeling of having on squared, or not even on, of on to the power of 4 complexity time. That's, ooh, peak code right there. In reality, it runs like 3 times because of this. It runs like at most it doesn't run that many times, and it's fine, but it's still funny. It's still fun. It's still funny, fun. In terms of codage, though, there's not a whole lot going on. I think that's basically catching you up to where the game's at. There's been some other stuff going on as well. I probably should have pre-opened DaVinci Resolve in preparation for the fact that I was going to be streaming, but who cares? I love making in-the-moment decisions. What the hell is this image, DaVinci? Anyway, so I have a project that I'm like on and off working on as Garlic Fagone, because it's Garlic Fagone. This project here, um, let's see if I can get a good frame of the. Oh, it's lagging. Oh, it's lagging. All right, so you can get like good. There's a few edits in here. This is actually a good frame to show the amount of edits. So I've been working on it on and off. It's at like 30 minutes long. That's kind of nuts. This is, I think, by far the longest video I've ever edited, so that's cool. And I've been working on it on and off. It's just for some dipshit fucking thing. I don't know. It's Joe Ark's 9/11 fanfic.
Once upon a time, there was a boy named Nine. No. Once upon a time, there was a twin tower, and then, in the same time, there was another tower. They were married together for millions of years until suddenly,
Thank you for this.
Suddenly, the big bad evil plane came over and's like, "I hate you," and so the plane went flying into the towers.
No.
Anyway, that was the best fanfic I've ever seen, and I just thought it would be interesting to share. Also, it definitely did not get sidetracked. I would not do that. Anyway, back to this. I just I just love closing everything. Why do I have 2 Chromes? Yes. Oh yeah, because I was checking this. I gotta get this one back open though. Also, you may last time you probably noticed the thing in the bottom left, which is just some random music thing. That's not accurate. I didn't make it. It's kind of balls, but they work sometimes, and it would let you see, presumably, the music that I'm going to be playing. Why am I playing music? Well, last time it was entirely in silence. Yeah, it's kind of. I was like, why not add music? So here's music. Step 1, making a health. Making a health. I think step 1 for this should probably be adding actual values. Like health, I don't know. Who cares about? I think my philosophy for making this game right now, I may have said it before, but I'm gonna focus on the single player aspect for right now. I'm going to be adding multiplayer at some point. Probably when I get more of the actual game loop done. I paused the music temporarily so I can explain this a bit because this is kind of important. Um, I'm gonna be focusing on the single player part for now. Essentially, I'm just going to I'm gonna try and make a lot of the code knowing in the future that I'm gonna have to add multiplayer shit, but I'm focusing on the single player stuff because doing both single player and multiplayer at the same time while trying to create this game, which is something I've literally never done before, not the best plan, not the best plan. So I've decided I'm just gonna do the single player thing first, and then when that's done and that works, I can then do multiplayer because the game I want to have both. So I think focusing one at a time will be the best. And I think single player for is just going to be the easiest for me to do first because it lets me actually test stuff a lot easier. If I did multiplayer first, then testing things like making sure the game actually works would be a hell of a lot more annoying. But it's a bunch of there's more reasons behind it than just that, but that's the gist of it. Anyway, back to gaming. So I'm gonna probably grab a health bar. I should make a health bar. Yeah, no, you know what? I can use UI. Can I use UI elements for this? I can use UI elements for this. Here's the question: do I say screw everyone who's not using a 16:9 aspect ratio, or do I do something else? I don't know. We're gonna find out. So what I'm thinking, if I can disable the main menu and these ones as well. So this is just the game view. Don't mind the green box. So if I create like a UI image thing, and we'd like fit it to over here. I should probably disable those. I don't even know where they are. Is it just these? Oh, for real. I'm gonna put those quickly under a empty. Why, you might ask, am I putting them there? Well, that's in case I need them later. I don't think I'll need them later, but I might. So you never know. I'm gonna make sure these are actually re-enabled. Anyway, dumb game stuff behind. That's cool. So we have this image here, which is going to be probably our health bar. So I'm going to bring that over to the game HUD. Game HUD is full. So this thing should be bound to the right side. And now we have this. The game HUD, when it's enabled, boom. Now you have this. Why is there text here? What is this under? This is just under its own thing. Ah, this is the multiplayer stuff. This should be in game HUD. Anyway, ignore my random ramblings. This should probably be like not even. This shouldn't even be in here. This actually shouldn't even be in here. I'm very organized. I'm very organized. Let me quickly do one thing. All right. So I've got this image here. The image component was collapsed. I think black is fine for now. That's a temporary thing. And then I can create another one that's like green. Let me grab the aux tools, rect utils. What? Uh-oh. Did I delete rect utils? No, wait, that wouldn't make any sense. It wouldn't be there. I think I just caused Unity to crash. Don't you just love it when you're don't you just love it when? And I hadn't saved those either. That's so fun. This is Unity crash handler. Thank you, Unity. Rip whatever I was doing in the scene. Anyway, back to waiting for thing to not die. This is fun. This is fun. Oh, that's why the music stopped. That's because of the thing. Never mind. We don't talk about it. Oh, this lets you see both screens. That's neat. I forgot I made that. Stop pausing the music. That's not me pausing the music. Like, that wasn't me, whatever. Anyway, now I have to go back and basically redo those things I just did like 2 seconds ago because Unity crashed and didn't save those changes because, fuck me, I guess. Alright, empty things. Put these in... You know what, I'm just gonna put them all in things and then disable it. Game HUD, UI, image. We'll enable the game HUD and then... I don't know if the game HUD gets enabled by... Oh, yeah. If the game HUD gets enabled, I'm gonna make sure I save this right now. That'd be a good idea, I think. Anyway, got like a health bar. This won't be the health bar itself. There's gonna be an accompanying image inside of it. There's gonna be this one, this one, this one. You're like, that's an ugly green. I don't care. Let me get like that. Doesn't really matter. Aux tools, rect utils, don't crash. Thank you. What I wanted to do is parent border. Let's go with like 5 all. Maybe 10 all. Yeah. Sorry, that's just the thing I created, which lets me auto border those, which is just useful. I did not make this on the left side. This doesn't matter. Anyway, in the game, you've got this health bar. It should, yeah, move. And that'd go up and down with your health. Next order of business, creating a UI image. Back to the scene. That what the? No. Need something like that. Yeah, maybe like this. And you're like, but why though? Why are you doing that? That's kind of yeah. UI text 0 out of let's do 100 out of 100 so I can get a size comparison. This. I'm just creating a little thing to display the number. That's too big. I think I can make this smaller. Doesn't need to be as obtrusive. Yeah, maybe not. If I make this align to the left, so it'll always be there. Alright, so then when you have like 0 out of 100, it's there. I actually prefer the right align then, so that it stays consistent. And you'll see why in a second. So now you have this. I can adjust these values as I see fit, but that's there. Then when you go down to 0 out of 100, it stays in the same place and it doesn't look balls. Cool. That's one healthy thing, I guess. I can actually create all of this just to rename it to health bar. Health bar 2. Oh, guess what? The music stopped. That was me unpausing it there. Bring this to the other side. Image. Is there a good way of inverting this? Can I just... And then can I actually just go to the left side as well? Oh, bet. That works. W. Anyway, this one... I need to get text room data on both. Probably should have done that beforehand. Who cares? So I have both miscellaneous text room data. This one's gonna be health too. Don't mind me. Probably should change the color. Double green's a bit odd. I don't know how much I vibe with the harsh green, harsh red. On black too. UI design isn't the most important for right now. Wait, I skipped a part. me when brain. I forgot part, which is to make those on empties. So give me a second. I've got to... So there's actually going to be a second image here. This one with nothing. It's just going to be a it doesn't even need the canvas render. It just needs to be a rect transform for real. And move it down to like there-ish. Seems good. Height 1, width 1. I'll go with 10. It doesn't actually matter what I have the values at, so for real. Then I make this parent to this one and this. So then when and you're like, but why would you do that? That's so crazy. It's so that when I select this, I can go wee like a health bar. That's my best way of describing what I just did. Anyway, I can paste this over here. Position X, actually 0. Delete this one. And make this one like a greeny color. Maybe like this. Then few things to do. Those have it. Network manager, I should add 2 references real quick to this image and this image. And I'm just gonna rename this HP1 and HP2. You're like, why are you doing all these very, very cool and unique things to this? Like, some of those I get. You're like, yeah, I get that the values is they're gonna display the values, but what's with the things? There's let me let you in a little secret here. I have no idea what I'm doing, and when I say I have no idea what I'm doing, I actually have some idea of what I'm doing. I should have a max value. I forgot to do this before, and then start game. And then these have max values. The music stopped again. And then I just put those there, which means I have got to go back to Dex from data. So health is okay. Do I have a reference to gamer in here? No. So what you can grab is you can grab enemy health plus this plus instance dot player. Is it called player health? I completely forgot. Like, no, it's just health, isn't it? Yeah. But it should just be, this should be max enemy health. Me when. That H is gonna annoy me so much in the enemy health, but I literally don't care. This one. I can go test to make sure that actually works. That's actually updating. It should be. Should probably have those on fixed update instead of update. Who cares? Where is my homie network manager? So if oh, yeah, okay, noted. I'm just gonna quickly cast these to int RQ, and then what that's gonna do is that's gonna get rid of the decimals in the thing. Let me go back to these, make them. Does this not have the functionality for fixed update? Did I never do that? Fucking hell, okay. These are gonna be on update, who cares? I must have forgot to add that to aux tools. Anyway, I'll write that down in a second once I test this. So health, yep. That seems to be displaying alright. Negative. Next up. Next up on the chopping block is for me to go to to do aux tools. Oh my god, my secret document. You're getting all the ideas. Make text from data fixed update shit. Anyway, I didn't close that. That's gonna annoy me. I'm gonna change this song. What the hell is going on here? Oh, yeah. Anyway, so if I do this thing I haven't done in a bit, Psytrance maybe? Psytrance is interesting. I don't remember this one. Skipping forward a second just so I can see what it is. Yep, alright. Don't mind the strange music sound choice thing. Anyway. I've got some shit to do. Where is it? Fixed update. In-gamer. Fixed update. So what I can do is I can grab... What references are these in Network Manager? 14, 15? So misgrefs 14. Wait. I referenced the wrong things, didn't I? Yeah, I did. It's supposed to be these. Anyway. 14.transform.local scale equals new vector 3. Because we like vector 3s. They're very cool. They're vectors. We love vectors. All my homies love vectors. Then I believe I can do health divided by max health. 1, 1. And then same thing with enemy health and at max enemy health. That's max health. This is why I like Psytrance. W. So, if I grab my network manager and change my health, oh. We don't talk about it. We don't talk about it. So I grab my health. Let's go. It's updated incorrectly. Me when my health is negative and it goes below it. I should probably clamp that. I think that'd be a wise decision, which is just simply mathf.clamp this value 0 max health. And then I can kind of just 0 max enemy health. Cool, that'll prevent it from going out of bounds. And the reason that's cool is because it means my balls. It shouldn't go into the negative. It shouldn't, or it shouldn't. Your health can go in the negative, but your, why can't I remember what it is? A health bar. Don't ask why I forgot the word for health bar. Does not anymore go negative. As you can see, the value is negative. This is not. It's not going below there. That's cool. And when this goes fully interesting. Oh. Ha 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 ha. Very funny of me. Me when I forgore. Now that should not go above it. Correct. It hits the thing and it's like, nope, where do I go from here? Can't. That's what. Anyway, that was a lot for not a whole lot. Next order of business, making the thing fart. So we have a variable that determines the game mapx, max. So this is 0, 0. This starts here. So if we say the map x is this is 0, 0 here. So map 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 will be allocated for the game. This and beyond should be empty. So I'll leave maybe 2 of empty, and this is it. So what? I haven't 9. So I can just do +3, so map X +3 maybe? And you're like, why am I figuring out how many things are there? Well, I wanted to say, if your position, yeah, this is just literally running destroy. I'm going to run public void die. Now I need to actually make this function less shit because what it's doing is kind of shit. So what I can do is I can say bool has reached equals let's just keep it at false. I should make this an int. And you're like, why should you make this an int? So I can do that. And then I can stipulate when 2 different things are happening so I know which one to do. So then I can say if your x is greater than gamer.instance. Wait, do I have a reference to G? I do. G dot mapx +3, as we just determined a few seconds ago. So this will do it and it should kill itself. However, I can then pass in has reached, even though I didn't stipulate this, and then I can just be like if, oh god, if I is 2, so it's the thing where you reach the border of the map and you're no longer there, then I can do enemy, because I'm doing this for now, g.enemy health minus equals damage. Damage, by the way, is a variable this has. This song there, just kind of meh. Let's change it to this one. Seems better. So what have I done here? Well, if I put a cannon down and I run 5, and then I run 5, it does damage. It does damage, guys. That's pretty nutty. That right there, that's pretty nuts. I'm just gonna quickly check in my changes so that doesn't get lost. Boom. That's cool. That's sick. That's the health, maybe. I mean, that's the health right there. I mean, it doesn't look the best. I mean, none of this game looks good at all. But that's it working. And that took, what, 20 minutes? Oh, how long have it been? 30 minutes. Okay, I've been recording for 30 minutes. But, yeah, I'd say that was like 20 minutes of effort, probably. And we've gotten all that, and that works, and that's cool. Next order of business, detecting when you're dead. I think that'd be very sickeroni, paparoni, paparazzi. I don't know what I'm saying anymore. I'm saying words. Actually, I'm gonna forego this step for a second in favor of working on the thing I wanted to do before, which is the camera scaling. So what actually happens when I change the camera size mid-game? Like if I'm just here and I start, oh god, okay, that's interesting, I would say. I'm not exactly sure how I'm gonna get around that one. Is I in... Oh! Unless I stipulate that their position is somehow related to the size. They say as the size shrinks... Do you think I can just multiply it by the size? Let's take a look. Let's take a look. Do I have a ref to camera? Like, do I have a ref to the camera thing? If not, I'll make one, because I kind of need... Yeah, I do, cam. So... So can I do cam dot size? What is this? Orthogra... I think it might be orthographic size. I can take a look later, if that's not it. So, the target position is I divided by space. That's Z. This is a really fucking hacky solution if you couldn't tell. Although I think that was kind of obvious. Maybe it wasn't. This is really shitty. This should, in theory, make all of the cards go way out of frame, because they're no longer properly sized. But... What? 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 The code's actually running right now? Holy crap, what? Play game. Okay, well that's not the best. The cards are there, but you can't see them anymore. I think that's because it's no longer updating, or maybe... Yeah, no, they're just like way out here. But if I change the size... What the fuck? The Y position is right, actually. The X position is not. So, do I just not multiply that by size? I think I do, though. But it's not correct in this case. Well, I'm doing like on the fly experimentation. I've literally never done this before, and this is such a fucking hacky solution. But where are they? They're down there. Oh, okay. I got it. So the cards, the distance the cards are actually at is not changing at all. I think I broke it by accident yeah. Anyway, the distance the cards, like the center of the cards, is not changing, but the size of the cards is changing. So the spacing between them is changing. Why does it have to be so complex, bro? It might be more worth it to just create a camera projection onto a camera just so I can avoid all this shit. Yeah, I think that's what I'm gonna do. Just because it saves me a lot of effort. For real, for real. You might be like, what am I talking about? Why am I spewing nonsense? Well, wait a second. Do I actually know what size this is outputting? I don't know what size this is outputting. So I'm gonna have this camera actually only render only the UI. And then let's see if I remember how to do this off the top of my head. So I can create what? Camera? Is this gonna fuck with my mouse things? I hope not. Where's the... We might not remember camera. I'm blind. Anyway, we make it ortho, we make it 10, we make it the same size as everything else. We put it 0, 0, 0. Not Z0. Like -10. So now we've got this other sexy camera. Right? What, oh, I did it in there. Don't you just hate that? Ooh, that sucks when you're in there and you don't realize, 'cause it's funny. Anyway, camera's back at it, put the thing up there, make it orthographic, make it 10, make it 1, 1, not 1, 0, 0, negative 10, 10, that's all good, that's all good. And then we say calling mask, everything that's not UI, and you, nothing, but UI. And then we take this camera output. I'm remembering how you do this on the fly. So I believe it's images, create. I think at the end I need a raw texture. How the fuck do I do that? Rendering? It doesn't look like it's in there. It's a what I'm need is a like raw. No wait. No wait, I think is it a render texture? Universal renderer, 2D renderer, this is not it. This is not what I'm looking for. This is not the thing you're looking for. I could be skipping past it all. Shader, probably none there. Didn't think so. Playables, I don't even know what those are. Me on my way to just completely missing everything. It that's how good I am at finding things. So we got a render texture. And we were like, hell yeah, boy. I take this camera output and I say, fuck you, do the render texture. Now, what I've got to do is make the size of this, or first, UI, raw image. This is really raw dogging it. Raw goggin. Raw goggin, and then we put the thing on the thing. And then we maybe increase the size to 560 by like 2560. I don't know what's a good rendering size. I'm gonna be real. And then that seems good. I go to the raw doggin. I just actually I should make it 16:9 aspect ratio. So 2560 by 1440 is classic 16:9 aspect ratio. Then what I can do is I can take this, I can zoom my balls, I take my Google Roggin, I make it 16:9, and I maybe multiply the size by a bit so it's a bit easier to comprehend. Make it actually, what am I doing? I can just do this, that. Why is it stretching the image? I may have inverted these. No. No. What? Why is it? Why are you not a square? Or why is it a square is what I mean. Why are you a square? Shouldn't it not be a square? It's outputting to hell yeah, which isn't a square. What? I'm very confused if you couldn't tell. It's clearly rendering it. Huh? That feels wrong. Like 3,000. 300, no. 3,000. Why does that not change its size? I'm making it like giant. What? Filter mode? I'm so confused. What am I looking at? And why, might I ask, are you a fucking square? No. Oh, you bitch. It was that. It just wasn't updating. 2560. Good. What a dick. Anyway. Now let's go to the game and you'll be like, wait a minute. So the game should look, now that I've done this, the exact same. I should hope there is absolutely zero difference. If there's a difference, I'm gonna cry. Now what I can do though is I should be able to what the hell? You can flip it upside down. Anyway, I can make this one go anywhere I want and it doesn't fuck with the main camera. Yes, this is what I spent the entire time doing. Thank you for asking. This is what I spent all of that time doing. How long did I spend doing that? Oh, who knows? Probably like 10, 15 minutes. Who knows? Oof. Time sync. Now I have the camera fucked. That's all good. Next big thing, making the sizing. So what I wanted to see was how much does size 1, so that should be 6, 7. Okay, so this one I think should be 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Well, you have 9 wholly in frame, and then 10, 11. So, is this saying that it'll have... Uh... Not 15, 17? 15? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. It's less. I'm just trying to figure out like the ratio here. 5, let's say 5 is 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. 5 is 17. So if we say that what? 5 equals 17. So if I wanted 10. No, let's say an odd number. So let's say I wanted what's a cool odd number that we haven't seen? Let's say 19. So 17 divided by 19 is actually 19 divided by 17 is this times 5. We should need this size for. There you go. That works. 5. I want to ever so slightly change this number. Make 0, 5. 0, 8. Zero 7. I think this is perfect actually right here. 5.07 per. So if we want to say see some random number like I did this again. Where's my previous one? This is just some cool math for you. Some cool math games. What's some cool one that we haven't seen? Let's say 29. That's a cool nice one. Times 5.07 gets us this number. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29. That is correct. So I think I have created the formula for doing this, which is to say 5 equals, or 5.07 equals 17. So any rate, so I can just divide or multiply 17 and then multiply 5.07 by that to get the size that I need for the orthographic size. This is baller. Why is this baller? Well, it means I can start dynamically changing the size. And how will I find this size? Well, I actually know part of what I need for it. So let's go over to start game. Start game. My homie. So we already know map X. Let's just assume when we're doing this, we already know map X and map Y. To encapsulate all of map X, what I can do is I can do map X times 2, because it's going to need to encapsulate both sides, plus 1, and plus 1 because the middle column has nothing in it. And then we can actually add 4, which simplifies to plus 5, because there's going to be 2 empty ones on each side as well. So this gives us the amount of cells we're going to have. Divided by 17. This should all be float math, so I should convert this to a float. I don't know if it is. It's an int. Do it. So divided by 17 times 5.07. That says 50. 5.07 equals... That's not how that works. Alright, x. So let's just say size equals this, right? So this monstrosity of a thing should calculate the size we need for the camera. And now we do map x. No, wait. Cam dot. Oh. Ooh, interesting one. I need to grab a reference to camera, which is not the main camera. This is spicy. This is spicy. So it's actually miscrefs 16 dot get component. Get this. I just realized I haven't been fucking looking at chat. I doubt anyone's actually said anything because like nobody watches these streams. I'm gonna be real. This is me just coding and no one really cares. Docs chat. Boom, knew it. I can no, go back, close, docs, chat, let's go. Component, what's the thing? The music hasn't been playing for a bit and I'm aware. I got sidetracked. Camera dot orthographic size equals size. What? What? Why is this as short as a double? Oh, doesn't have enough. Anyway, what does all that do? Well, now when I start the game, you'll be like, ooh, creepy. This should theoretically stop. Okay, noted that this is fucked when you change the size, but it does stop 2 from the side just as I wanted it to. And I can do this and do 5. It's perfect. That's what I wanted it to do. Next order of business, fixing the fucking mouse positions. That's a bitch. That one. That's a bitch, that one. How do I get the mouse pause? Where is it looking for that? I bet it's using cam, right? The mouse pause equals cam. What if I just say, or what sets cam? Let's just have cam 2. I don't know where cam is defined. We're just making another one called cam 2. This is for the alt one, which is at what, 16 I think I said it was. Correct? So then I can just say, when we're setting mouse pause, it's actually cam 2 screen to world position. So this is actually getting the mouse relative to the projection camera rather than the actual camera. Why is that important? Well, now it should actually be fixed, maybe, if I remember how to game it. No. The answer is, no. Kinda. What? Uh-huh. It's not correct. Interesting. I'm not sure how to feel about that one. I thought the solution would just be getting the thing from the thingy. I guess that's not the case. I'll probably look more into this outside of the stream. This isn't really... This just feels like something that might require a bit of a hacky solution. For now, I'll put this back to mouse because that one works better, I guess. It's less broken. It lets me actually place things better instead of just in the bottom left corner. Still broken. This one, this time, it's... I think I just need to... Really? So I think I just thought of how to solve this one. Anyway. Move on. There's a distinct possibility that if I make a public float, cam size. That's how you spell it, cam size. I'm just me on my way looking for size. Here we go. I can just quickly replace this variable with cam sees. So that now I can actually access this variable outside of this. And I think this is mostly just a question of scaling it. Actually, quick question. Is it fine if I set it to 10? Actually, no, it should be. It should be. So what I maybe could be able to do is take... let's see how this works. I'm not really explaining what I'm doing. I'm just doing float g equals... I think the thing I would do... It's either 10 over size or size over 10. I'm going to... If the size is 5... Can I not multiply this by a float? What are you having trouble with? Cannot convert type... Yeah, I know. I just want to fucking multiply it. I don't want to... Oh, no, that's not from this. That wrong idea. It's from this. Wait. I'm gonna try CamSees. I don't know. CamSees over 10. We'll try that. That could work. I'm a genius. All hail me. Next order of business is making the map itself fit inside the area, but that shouldn't be a problem. That should not be a problem. That's mostly just a me thing, which I'll sort out. Probably also readjusting some of these things, probably moving some shit around. It doesn't matter. I've got all this shit figured out, maybe, possibly. I think I'm gonna end it for now around here. I've been fucking around doing some shit, kind of lost on a tangent. I made some of my goals. I didn't make all of them this stream, mostly just because I ended up getting distracted doing some other stuff. But now I've got a thing that actually works, which is nice. This actually can change size, it adjusts to the map size. That's all good. It is kind of an issue that it's not where I want it to be. I mean, I think this is too zoomed in a bit. But, you know, that's all the finicky stuff I can get out of the way later. I like where I've gotten so far. I've liked what I've done. May have gotten a bit sidetracked. I don't know what that means. I definitely did not get sidetracked. Cool shit though. Cool shit. Definitely did some stuff. Probably gonna do more later when I'm not streaming. Join my Discord server, which I may or may not put in the description. I mean, it's not there right now. I'll put it there maybe afterwards when I stop streaming and I can actually grab it. Um, Join my Discord server though if you really need it. It's in any of my videos, like normal videos description. So, and that's where I'm going to be posting more updates, more frequently. I mean, I've been posting daily updates about what I've been doing there, and I haven't really uploaded in like a lot of months, and the last stream was a bit ago. Enough selling out though. I think I'm just gonna check in my changes and call it a day. The most professional of comments. Yeah, I think I'm probably gonna stream soon. If I don't get sick and then take a break again, that would be cool. Gonna stream soon, finish up the rest of the stream goals that I listed out, because I only got through the health system, the camera auto aligner, and that means there's 3 out of the 5 that I didn't do. And that's kind of a failing score. So I'm gonna come retake this test later. Bye.